Hello, welcome to my lesson on volcanoes. There are many volcanoes around the world. Some are under the ocean, some are under the continents. So we're going to look at a few of them. We've seen in class how tectonic plates tend to either move towards each other or move away from each other. Here's the first example where we have a converging zone where two tectonic plates meet. And basically, when you click on one of these, it gives you a close-up on every single one of them. So let's start with the first one. When two tectonic plates tend to get close to each other, like this, the bottom part, the subduction zone, will tend to break an opening into the mantle, and the mantle will tend to, the pasty kind will tend to go all the way up and creating a volcano. But every time there's lava that spews out, cools down, and creates a bigger and bigger volcano, a higher and higher volcano over time. Let's look at the second type, where this time the tectonic plate is moving because it is on an ocean. But every time a little bit of magma comes out, like so, creating islands right above it. That's kind of how Hawaii was formed. We have a chain of islands in Hawaii, and that's because we had a little bit of magma spewing out a little bit every single time. If we keep going now, this time there's a possibility of a volcano when you have a diverging zone. Except that this will create oceanic ridge. It's not your typical volcano that looks like a mountain and has lots of lava coming out and gas particles. This will just create the bottom of the ocean floor. The magma spews out and cools down and creates the bottom of the ocean floor. The other type, again, is another subduction zone where the one of the tectonic plates collides into another, and where this happens, you will have the typical volcano where every time more and more magma comes out and turns into lava, and then the lava dries out and you get a bigger and bigger volcano over time. The word "says" means earthquake, so this also creates an earthquake. This is very similar to the first type, except that this one is really all under the ocean, where it slowly starts off under the ocean, and over time, as the volcano grows, it will start peeking out. A lot of volcanoes are formed that way, under the ocean. Going back to the continental type, the typical one that is on the continents. There you go. Magma comes out, lava turns into lava, cools down, and layers, and gives us the volcano, the typical one, with a chimney and a magma chamber, which all the magma adds up in here. With all the added pressure, tends to come out and create explosive lava and gases. And finally, the last one, again similar to the diverging zone that we looked at before, that creates the ocean floor. This one, the tectonic plates tend to completely move away from each other, and because of a huge gap, this could just create a new ocean altogether. So here we go. In summary, we have the converging type, whether it's under the ocean or under continents. Then we have the diverging type, which is under the ocean or under a continent again, that could eventually turn into an ocean. And then you have the type that was just a bunch of islands being formed a little bit at a time, like Hawaii. Voila! See you next time.